as proof that dreams do come true, even though sometimes they happen in ways we don't expect. So we have to look at what we take for granted in a new light. Many years ago, a friend of mine introduced me to a lady that stole my heart and captivated my mind instantly. From the first time I laid eyes on her, I knew she was going to be my lady for life, and hoped expectantly that she would also become my wife. She is an older, colored gal named Dee, loves cars, like me, a little black and blue, but not too bruised, wants to do the opposite of the spray-on tan. Instead of going darker, she wants to go whiter. She has an awesome big heart. Well, she had heart surgery and her old one wasn't pumping right. Got it replaced with an older guy's heart, but she is still all woman. I am woman, hear me roar. Fits her well. She likes jewelry and being adorned with fancy things. Really, really loves going for long cruises and checking out car shows. Thinks she wants to race someday too. She likes going fast a lot. Won't take it so. She has a wonderful job that pays her bills, and I even get to go to work with her often. We spend a lot of time together and have loads and loads of fun every time we do. Physically, she is a head turner, and it is not because of the blue hair, just sexy. Everyone says she is a big girl, but her body is all properly proportioned for her. It is not a big ass, just nice and solid. Little junk in the trunk, shall we say. Even has cute dimples, massive thighs, long legs that turn me on. She really, really runs fast, walks softly, jogs smoothly. Her face is hard to look away from, if you ask me, but I may be partial to her. Serious bedroom eyes, little rings around them though. Awesome smile, even though she sometimes has stuff in her teeth. A couple of scars on her cheeks, but that just shows character. Some say she has a big old nose, but it fits her perfectly. She wears glasses, but they look real good on her. Makes her look classy. It's them bedroom eyes, though, that turn me on the most. And she even has a sinister look now and then, too. Can almost feel it when she is behind you, breathing down your neck. We've slept together a few times now. She feels so good cuddled up against me. I still miss that. We both like sleeping out under the stars on moonlit nights when camping. I like her bedroom more than my own. I would rather spend time there than here. Loves being caressed and massaged like all women do, especially hot oils and bubble baths. It is very worth pampering. Every now and then I catch myself picking at her scars and scratches. I just want them to heal sooner. She likes some jewelry and getting her nails done. Only has one set of shoes and wears them all the time. Nice feet too. Strong arms, interesting hands. She's always copping a feel every time I see her. Scary though, because she even grabs a hold of everyone she comes in contact with. But I can accept that, I guess, because I know she loves me. Sadly, she has had a couple of open heart surgeries in her lifetime, though. Her ticker kept her alive till she was about 25. She went in, had it fixed, and it didn't last too long, so it had to be replaced. Thankfully, she found one that fit, and it was not rejected by her body. It came from a guy who had seen better days and passed away slowly. But still had some good organs to donate. Got very lucky. About a year later, she found out it wasn't up to par and was going to need some more surgery again. Went in, got it done, and it helped for a while. She still has issues with it. I hope it will be solved soon. Or we may be looking into getting her another one someday soon. She does have a pacemaker to help at times. She's just too hyper for that to slow her down any. I so love that about her. She just loves to giddy up go. It does have some wrinkles, and her age shows at times, but all in all, she is a wonderful lady that I am proud to call my wife. She likes my real friends and acquaintances, and they love her too, usually willing to lend a hand when able, gives them a ride when they need one, and looks out for them all the time. She protects me from a million things a day, and I do my best to protect her too. She don't mind getting greasy if it means she gets to take a shower with me later. She looks so sexy wet and very hot with some oils shining off her lustrous skin. yeah, um, yeah. It is very hard to focus on myself with her in my life, but she is so worth it. She wears my ring and some other fine jewelry that I bought her through the years, like sapphire earrings. For some reason, she prefers to wear my cologne rather than women's. Odd, but it's okay, because we smell the same then. She smokes now and then, not quite as much as I do. She drinks, but not an alcoholic. Just sips enough to feel good. Kind of cute when she hiccups, but not when she coughs. Worries me about her heart. I know there is more I can say about her, since she is all I think about most every day. I'm glad she is the only woman in my life right now, too, because she seems like a jealous type. I guess that is par for the course when you look, act, and feel like a celebrity. She is well known, and people stare when she goes by. Yeah, so that's my wife. Let me fill you in a little bit. So you know, I got married to her the moment I signed my name on a marriage certificate, also known as a car title. That's right, I'm talking about my car. DeVille. Cadillac DeVille at that. For many years, I referred to her when talking with people, and I can say for a fact that people look at me funny because they know I'm not married, partly in fun, but completely the truth, and honestly serious. Everything is a fact, except for the actual marriage, even though I could probably make something of that too, since it was my best friend as my best man, the seller as the preacher, and her and I as the married couple. Small ceremony, but better than eloping to Vegas, which, now that I think of it, probably would have been fun. So anyway, um, my wife was in many photography shoots, a couple of videos. She's well known in the top dollar art industry by some people, and I'm a model builder, and I don't have my wife with me anymore. So we'll build one. Well, I have built one, and you're going to see that now. But before the wife moved on, we're still married, by the way. That's inevitable. I had picked up a mistress along the way. Yeah, you'll see more about that later. So until then, enjoy the show. Thanks.